Hi, we're with stockmarketlive.tv. Today the markets, they plunged, in particular tech stocks, and we had a plan ahead of the fact. So the fact is that tech stocks, they plunged. It was not only Nvidia that plunged more than $23 per share intraday. It was also Amazon, Apple, the power shares decrease, therefore the entire sector, Facebook, Netflix, this just to refer to some names, Tesla, and so on. So today we are going to demonstrate why this is happening. You might wonder why this happened as of today, and we are going to demonstrate that there was a plan for this to happen and therefore to continue making exorbitant, the largest ever the best track record in the markets, also responding to one of the common questions whether there is in fact or not a plunge protection team, and the proof you are going to see it. Okay, so I'm going to start by referring to the fact that you have this article on the blog of the company posted in real time with an image trading 101, which is one of the services I already told you to subscribe to, and therefore we created a special program precisely to help investors to start in the markets. And the title of the article, ahead of Nvidia to plunge, I'm going to read because it is extraordinarily explicit in English language. Nvidia downgraded to buy, exactly downgraded to buy at a price of $149. So after the company reported earnings, you had me live on Twitter saying buy Nvidia at any price after earnings report, and in real time on Twitter, I'm going to repeat, strong buying Nvidia since $12.65, you had me saying buy $11 an hour, and you had that tweet. If you want to visit my channel, you have it there, the tweet in real time. You can call Nasdaq and confirm it, okay? So the shares of Nvidia, they zoomed, but there was a downgrade on the blog of the company. Did you see it? Did you read it? Oh, there was a downgrade, yes. Nvidia downgraded to buy. So as of today, pre-market, everyone was very happy. You know, Nvidia at $168, but the algorithm said Nvidia $149, you are going to downgrade to buy, and we wrote an article, Nvidia downgraded to buy. Nvidia 168, we downgraded to neutral, the algorithm plunged, dumped shares on retail investors, and Nvidia plunged $23 per share. But we didn't sell Nvidia at 149. We said it. To sell, to dump, we warned you. Nvidia downgrade to buy. So everyone was tuned to Wall Street upgrades to $300, $500, $1,000, but the algorithm said you are going to dump and Nvidia, the share price, is going down, all right? So if you have questions, you can see it here live on the tape. Nvidia $148, and bear in mind intraday it went all the way down to almost 142, so $23 per share. This in very high volume, the highest volume of the year 2017, just to prove that we have been the masters behind the investment process in Nvidia. So I would say, quite frankly, that there is a protection plunge team with everything planned in advance. But we are going to continue, and by the way, here you have Amazon at $977, using precisely the same process. And by the way, Nvidia downgraded to buy. I do recommend that you then play the video. But more important, just to explain also what did happen today in the markets, that here you find in real time on Twitter, and this with regards to the power shares, the entire tech sector in the US, a trade alert at $143.53, selling 1 million per day going forward. I'm going to repeat, selling 1 million per day going forward. Stockmarketlive.tv, PPT CEO, all right? So where is the power shares, the tech sector as of today? Why did Netflix plunge today? Why did Amazon, Facebook, Apple, all these stocks, they plunged today, including Tesla? We are going to see it here. The power shares trading at $140. It's not $143.5. It's not a new all-time high 145. It's not 150. It is 140. All right. So why did the tech sector plunge? The tech sector plunged not because of the news about Apple, the screen, or the speed of the iPhone. That is absolutely ridiculous. Nvidia, there were no particular news whatsoever. Amazon, precisely the same. There were no news whatsoever. Nothing, absolutely nothing changed. The only thing that changed, and this was communicated to you in real time several days ago, when it was necessary to communicate in real time, ahead of the tech sector to plunge as of today, and therefore reducing your risk investing in the markets, because these moves are very important to reduce your risk. You don't want to buy Nvidia obviously at 168 when everyone else is buying shares of Nvidia. That is obvious. These stock analysts that they upgraded Nvidia to $300, $500, when I upgraded Nvidia to strong buy at the price of $12.65, these analysts are the same that they had sell ratings in Nvidia. In US Steel, it happened the same. US Steel plunged. Obviously, I'm not comparing, it crashed in fact, US Steel. As you are aware, and you profited from it, the single best crash in the past 26 years in shares of US Steel. You have it, the document, entirely in the website of the company, since the very top, when I warned you to sell and to downgrade to strong sell, saying that shares they were going to collapse, to crash. Having said this, we are going back to the blog of the company, because herein you'll find all the information in detail, okay? So complementary, all right? And ahead of the markets to plunge, all right? So we are going to refer here also to this, and by the way, I'm not obliged, or the company is not obliged to provide this information, okay? So we made you a favor, but this is the last time, and bear in mind again, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I dislike to repeat myself, because no one is here, is paying for us to come here every single day to comment on this, okay? So you were warned, you had to take precautions and to plan in advance. You have here precise the same the screenshot that was taken at the Qs. Bear in mind there is a live tweet precise when the Qs were trading at $143.53, selling 1 million per day. So you can be waiting for 146, 150, 160, 200, But the fact is that today, tech sector, they plunged, okay? I'm not trying to call a top. This is not about tops or bottoms. I was here in March 2009 upgrading stocks to strong buy when others, as Goldman Sachs, was downgrading American Express to sell at almost single digits, and so on. You have all these videos and lessons on the blog of the company. The article here, again, very explicit, the title, and I'm the person that told you that Amazon was going to $1,000. Again, I'm the person who told you in advance that Amazon was going to $1,000. In fact, traded above $1,000, as you are aware. So since 2009, we had a strong buy rating, precisely starting at $77. So it was not necessary to invest in Amazon at the very bottom. $77 was perfect all the way up to $1,000 plus. And still today Amazon is a very good stock. You have it at $978. There is $20. What is $20? Nothing. You are pleased. So we downgrade to buy. The article that you see here is Vieira, Amazon and ETF power shares, the Qs, downgraded to buy. Okay? So downgrade to buy, it was time to reduce, there is a video explaining this, reduce your positions in the markets, reduce your exposure in the markets. Therefore, this is precisely what the algorithm said, and the process is automated. We don't have to think, you don't have to think, no one has to use their brains, my friends. All this is automated. This is the advantage of having the use of artificial intelligence in real time, okay? This is precisely, and this is in fact a very good lesson demonstrated live, okay, on the tape. And moreover, since we use also live charts to exemplify the investment process, you have it here, okay? So we started with the strong buy rate in the tech sector in the US, all back in 2009 at a price of $35. As you are aware, that was not the bottom. 35, it was perfect to start buying, to investing in tech sectors. And in 2017, we downgraded to buy at $143 an half, okay? So we said, basically, this means that you have to be a bit cautious going forward, okay? Because if for some reason, and I don't have to explain any further, since, like I said before, you are not paying, so I think that this information should be given to subscribers, precisely those that they pay, since it contains a very high volume. If you are wondering why today you are losing money in the markets, it's precisely because of this. And the title of this chart, it is public, it is free. Plunge Protection Team, How to Invest in the US Tech Sector. Very simple. You have videos on the blog of the company, complementary information, also explaining, telling you, reduce your exposure in US tech sector going forward. Screenshots, real time, information on Twitter, social media, everywhere. What else do you need? I don't think that you need anything else, my friends, quite frankly. All right? So, if you want to know more, by the way, I'm going to finalize with other information that you have complementary on YouTube, and on YouTube you have thousands of videos, all of them resulting in very large profits. You had me here on YouTube a few weeks ago telling you and explaining a lesson that you have here. I'm going to do it here, all right? The title of this video is the following: Greatest trader ever using artificial intelligence invest in Alibaba, sell Snapchat. The video, and there are lessons, where a few weeks ago Mr. George Soros announced that he was investing or he bought shares of Snapchat. And I told you, since IPO Snapchat, it is a sell. In fact, a strong sell at a price of $28.17. You had me here saying, sell Snapchat, go short the stock. Okay? So shares, they crashed all the way down to $17 an half, and then they recovered a bit. That recovery, it was done purposely on the media, precisely to find suckers to buy shares of Snapchat. Well, as of today, for your information, Snapchat, as I told you also, that Snapchat, which was a sell. In fact, I was pretty happy to see Snapchat bouncing to $21.66. Since you find also other screenshot and real-time trade alert for those that subscribe to SMS trading, block short positions at precise that price. You have it here, Snapchat, at $18. You don't have 25, all right? You don't have 26. You have 18, okay? This is the fact, all right? So this represents for all subscribers a very large profit, because not only we had very large short positions in Snapchat, you were told several times on several SMSs and also on information in the service through different forms to place block short positions in Snapchat, okay? Moreover, going back to the video that you have here on YouTube, again complementary, Alibaba, a strong buy since $58, which I also announced to you as a subscriber, and you had several articles on the blog of the company, at $123 that you have here in Alibaba. Not only I offered you an investment lesson, precisely telling you remain invested in Alibaba, neglect what others they are saying, namely, and I told you the story of this individual, Jim Chanos, the same that sold short Tesla, or told you to sell short Tesla, ahead of the biggest and the best rally ever in shares of Tesla. If you follow this advice, you went bankrupt. But it's not in Tesla, it's everywhere. So Alibaba at $123, $124, it was a wonderful buying opportunity, remained. But after the video, or ahead of earnings, it was so dramatically good, that you had Alibaba pulling back to $115 ahead of earnings. Do you remember? So $115, we were buying more shares, okay? So today you had Alibaba today at open precisely when the same price that you had Nvidia trading at 168, you had Alibaba at $146, 148 or so. The tops in these stocks intraday were precisely the same in everywhere, okay? The case of Tesla as well, $376 today, 377. You had me live on Twitter saying Tesla, we are downgrading to neutral. And our downgrade to neutral, in fact, in Tesla, is the first one since we upgraded Tesla to buy, or in fact, it was a reiteration of a strong buy rating, at $184.30. Because you never seen an article on blog of the company downgrading Tesla to neutral, to sell, or to strong sell. You might have seen myself, and I was there ahead of earnings telling you, sell Tesla ahead of earnings, and you have it also complimentary on YouTube at $326 an half. And it was a very good sell because Tesla plunged down to $290.70, right? And you had the opportunity to buy back shares, as you were informed in this service, trading 101 and higher, all right? So Tesla, when it got to 354, said, I'm out. In fact, what happened, it was, my shares now is of my teammate, Louis, that you had in the blog of the company, okay? As well as Nikolai, and at $376. As of today, I sold short Tesla, okay, to hold for the first time. And if shares tomorrow or next month, they trade at $450 or $500, I'm going to sell short more. I don't have any problems. I've been with a strong buy rating in Tesla since 42. What is my problem? I don't have any problems. Problems might be yours, that you are looking where is the bottom or the top. That is your concern. It is not mine, all right? But the fact is that every single day, as a subscriber to the service, we helped you to foresee that Tesla was going to do this, to trade above $350, help you not to lose money selling short Tesla, because that was externally important, not to lose money selling short Tesla, all the way up to a price of $376 as of today. So, again, you see here Alibaba at this price, $123, okay? And Alibaba today, and after earnings report, you know that Alibaba, it was one of the single best gainers on the exchange. No one expected that to happen. Well, I did, okay? So that's one of the reasons I made you a huge favor by not only making the call, but also explaining on YouTube, making this favor complimentary. No one paid me. But like I said, I'm not going to repeat or to be here every single day repeating myself, not only because no one is paying for this, I'm particular those outside, so I'm wasting my time. Secondly, and more important, I have other things to do, including to trade. That is to say, to put our money where our mouth is, okay? So also today you find other complementary call in shares of Apple at $154 that I sold short for the first time Apple. I had a strong buy rating in Apple. I already explained that. Then we sold Apple shares at $140 to $143 because I consider that Apple, it was by far better to sell entirely the investment position and to use that capital, as I announced also in the case of Tesla, to use to buy the Nvidia shares. Okay, so Nvidia, the performance of Nvidia comparing to Apple, my friends, there is no comparison whatsoever. Nvidia is by far better performer compared to Apple. Okay, so I'm not trying also to call a top in Apple, my friends. I already told you too much information, but you have to refer to and to play the videos, because if you play the videos, congratulations, you made a huge profit not only in Alibaba as well as selling short Snapchat. Okay, and don't forget about the articles that you have on the blog of the company. And we are going to reduce, obviously, we made this also a very important announcement, we are going to reduce the number of articles on the blog of the company. We have other things to do, in particular investing in our own education and material to subscribers, okay, in the coming months. So don't expect me here to come back every single day, because that is not going to happen. I already helped you too much. So I leave you here with the price that you have in Nvidia at $148 and almost $149, and Amazon, if you want, you have it here, $977 an half. Okay, all these stocks, they will, you have it also here for your reference. Apple 149 more or less. Okay, you have here for your reference also the Qs 140. All right, don't forget about the screenshots and the real-time trade alerts, complementary, since this is the last time that we help you with regards to this matter. I'm referring to those that they didn't subscribe, Trading 101 or Artificial Intelligence, because like I said, all this is planned in advance, all this is explained in detail, and then you have to do something about it. You don't need a brain, you just need the fingers, you know. Even in artificial intelligence, you don't need even fingers, okay, because everything is automated, but that depends how much you have to pay for the service. Well, because, my friends, everyone might be willing or interested in buying or driving a Lamborghini Centenario, but the Lamborghini is for those that can afford it, right? And I gave you many, many Ferraris. I remind you, investing in Ferrari, by far better performer compared to Tesla. Thank you and good luck.